How old is Legolas? In the movie guide for the Lord of the Rings films, he's put at 2,931 years old, but Tolkien doesn't actually give us an exact figure. Let's see how close we can get. He refers to Aragorn and Gimli as children, and they are 87 and 139 years old respectively, so presumably he is much older than them. Then a bit later, when he's talking about the 500-year-old history of Rohan, he says it is but a little while for us elves, which, though he might be referring to elves more broadly, does seem to imply that he's much older than 500 years. Still, at the other end of the scale, he says that Fangorn Forest, a very old forest, makes him feel young. And although it is an argument from silence, he never once mentions his role in the last alliance of elves and men or the struggle against Sauron the last time, which was 3,000 years ago. Personally, I think he would have at least mentioned it if he had been there. Lastly, Legolas says that he has never been to Lothlorien, and it is long since any of my own folk journeyed hither, back to the land whence we wandered in ages long ago. The break here is probably when Sauron set himself up in Dol Guldur in southern Mirkwood. The Mirkwood elves, including Legolas, then retreated up to the north of Mirkwood. This meant it was no longer a matter of just a few miles from their realm to Lothlorien, but they had to go the long route around just to get there. And given that Thranduil, Legolas's father, was not exactly friendly with Celeborn, Galadriel's husband, those visits probably dried up then. What does all that mean? Well, probably Legolas is much older than 500 years, but also probably a bit younger than 2,000. But I don't hate Peter Jackson's idea either, so let me know what you think down in the comments.